To visit Paris is a dream of a lifetime. For us, this dream came true. Our first stop was Arc de Triomphe, which is one of the finest monuments in Paris. This Gothic-style architecture honors those who fought and died during the French Revolution and Napoleonic Wars. To reach, don't cross the road. Use the underground corridor. Climb 284 steps to reach the terrace and get a grand view of Paris. The Seine River, which runs through the heart of Paris, is a natural wonder and is an absolute beauty. Buy a Navigo pass, weekly or monthly. It is the cheapest way of getting around Paris. Travel in Paris Metro, RER. We bought our weekly Navigo pass at CDG. Paris in December has a lot of Christmas markets. We visited the one at Tuileries Gardens, which is a stone's throw from Louvre Museum. The Christmas market is such a happy, colorful place. It's like stepping into a fairyland. The food is delightful. We tasted some croque and waffle. They were delicious. Although I'd say the prices were a little on the higher side. Near Tuileries Garden, we found some street food, like Turkish food, which is more affordable. The Christmas market at Tuileries Garden opened on 19 November 22 and continues till 8th Jan 23. So you have the whole holiday season to explore. From the food stalls to the magical fun rides to the gifting options, you have so many things to see and feel and experience at this fair. If you buy the Paris Museum Pass, you can visit more than 50 museums and monuments in Paris and the Paris region, including the Louvre and the Musée d'Orsay and many others. Just remember that you are allowed only one entry to each side and no large backpacks or bags allowed. They are prohibited. Saint Chapel. We had already got our Paris Museum Pass, and we did an online booking for the time slot, which is very important to get a quick entry. Open to the public in 1248, this Gothic architecture has 15 large windows, which are all 15 meters tall. It also has a rose window. So you can imagine the expanse of stained glass here. Truly marvelous. Across the Seine River is one of the most famous bridges of Paris called the Pont des Arts Bridge, which is a footbridge. It's famous for the huge collection of love locks there. However, according to recent reports, you're no longer allowed to put love locks because bridges are buckling under the weight of locks. The Orsay Museum on the left bank of the Seine River and opposite the Tuileries Gardens was a former railway station built between 1898 and 1900. There's a huge collection of French art dating from 1848 to 1914. You can see sculptures, paintings, furniture, decorative art. It's a smaller version of the Louvre. If you're visiting Paris, you must visit the Louvre Museum. It is one of the most visited museums in the world. It used to be a palace earlier. The museum has artwork that spans from ancient civilizations to mid-19th century. The painting collection represents European art up to the 1848 revolution, French paintings from 15th to 19th century, masterpieces by Italian Renaissance artists including Leonardo da Vinci and his famous Mona Lisa. You find the longest queue there. There is also a lot of decorative art and treasures of French kings like pottery, jewelry, furniture, and so on. You also can see Egyptian and Islamic art. Art post 1848 were transferred to the Orsay Museum. There's so much to see at the Louvre. So we'd say one day is too little to explore all of that. Next time when we visit Paris, we would like to revisit the museum to see more of the magnificent artwork there. Just outside the city limits of Paris, the Château de Vincennes is a great symbol of French monarchy. The place is huge, so you can take a long stroll, visit the chapel, or climb the stairs to the fortress. The chateau had suffered extensive damage during World War II and was later restored. Tourists in Paris need to know two important things. One is that you have to climb a lot of steps to see museums and monuments because most of the places don't have elevators, so you have to be in really good shape. Secondly, people in most of the restaurants or other places speak English. So if you do not know French, it's okay. You can talk in English in Paris. Paris's most iconic landmark is the Eiffel Tower. When your plane prepares for touchdown, you can see the magnificent Eiffel Tower from top. It is 300 meters or about 1,000 feet tall. The tower has both elevator and stair access. If you're waiting in the longer queue, you're signing up for the elevator. So take the shorter line, take the stairs, climb 674 steps to the second level. You get a magical view of Paris at night if you are visiting the tower after sundown. The sparkling tower also makes for an amazing video. With the Eiffel Tower in the backdrop, click a selfie, post it, and people instantly know that you were in Paris. Before flying off from Paris, we took a walk down the Champs-Élysées. It is the most beautiful avenue in Paris. During Christmas and New Year, it looks even more gorgeous with all those decorations. All the big brands have their stores here. We stepped into the Sephora store and found a good deal on a perfume. If you visit Paris, you must buy a perfume. Your friends must have told you that. A holiday in Paris is unforgettable. But you need to keep some things in mind if you're a tourist in Paris. Keep the valuables like passport, cash in the safety deposit box in your hotel. Do not carry them in the metro. If you're traveling with luggages, use Uber. Do not travel in the metro. They could be unsafe. If strangers approach you, be alert. Don't pay much attention. It would be better to walk away. Don't carry a lot of cash with you. Pay through card.